We are getting ready for the women's semifinal here live from Pietermaritzburg, South Africa. Of course, brought to you live on Freecaster, presented by Swatch. There you go. Rachel Bracken, Caroline Buchanan, Stephanie Hernandez, Brooke Crane, Jana Hornikova, Andrea Zaluga, Lauren Reynolds, Mano Valentino, who was the winner, as you saw before in the award ceremony, of yesterday's super time trial. There she is. She's picked gate 8. Boy, she's got a lot of hair. I don't know how she's all, oh, that's what, she braids her hair for when she's competing, so she can fit it in her helmet. As we move over, it's Lauren Reynolds. She's been very impressive from Australia, one of the younger riders on that circuit, but just one of the leaders. We move over, it's Andrea Zaluga from Colombia, another really impressive rider. Teammates with Marion Pajon, and both of them are making some incredible things. But there's Jana Hornikova from the Czech Republic. USA's own Brooke Crane, riding for Haro and Rockstar out of Bakersfield, Visalia, one of those beautiful places of southern California. Stephanie Hernandez from Venezuela. She's looking at that first turn, thinking about, I'm going to have to be behind Caroline Buchanan, because Caroline Buchanan's been aggressive with her starts, just been point on all day, but they're all following her. Rachel Bracken, and Rachel Bracken was the first one with a gate pick in this group, so she's been the most consistent so far. So this one's loaded with Australians, 3 Australian girls. In this one, they're all going head to head, and they're all trying to, take those top 4 spots. So it'll be interesting to see. They train together. They said once the race action starts, it's all for one, and they'll do whatever it takes to move on and advance in the day's program. Here we go with the gate call for the women's semifinal, live from Pietermaritzburg, South Africa, presented by Swatch. And I guess they called off the gate start. One of the ladies asked for a quick hold there, but we're getting ready for the start. Semifinal number 1, Pietermaritzburg, South Africa, round 1, UCI BMX Supercross stop number. There we go. It's down, and it looks like to be Caroline Buchanan, Rachel Bracken, Brooke Crane, and Valentino are going to be the top 4 going to that first turn, but it's going to be Caroline Buchanan. Second spot's going to be Buchanan in the lead. Stephanie Hernandez, and Brooke Crane's now in that 4th place spot. Unfortunately, it looks like the 2 Australian girls have a little bit of trouble, but it's going to be an all-out battle between Brooke Crane. But right now, it's Valentino, where she left off yesterday, out in front. But right now, it's going to be Valentino, Buchanan, Stephanie Hernandez, and I believe Lauren Reynolds for that 4th finish spot. Yep, that's who it was. Unfortunately for Brooke Crane, her day's done, as well as Hornikova, Rachel Bracken, and Zaluga.
Let's get a confirmation of that.
Valentino, Buchanan, Hernandez, and Lauren Reynolds all move on to today's main event.
And she's come back fighting fit. Fantastic result for her.
And that's an impressive run right there for the ladies. It's Valentino, Buchanan, Hernandez, and Reynolds. Unfortunately for Brooke Crane, her day's done. Hornikova, Rachel Bracken, and Zaluga, their day is over. We'll get ready and just show you here what happened. Right here, there was a little bit of a bobble, and that opened the door up for some of the riders, but looks like, right here, Brooke Crane's got the 4th place spot, but she just got ousted as she's coming through that rhythm section. It looked like Stephanie Hernandez got a little bit squirrely, might have bumped Brooke Crane's speed a little bit, and it was just enough to let Rachel get past her. To get ready for the second of the semifinals, we have Mariana Pajon, Sarah Walker, Maggie-Leah Portier, Joyce Sissing, Melinda McLeod, Elise Post, Gabrielle Diaz, and Vilma Remsayat from Lithuania.
Here we go.
There we go, there's Vilma, 222, riding for One Bicycles. She's in gate 8, gate number 7, Argentina national team. Gabrielle Diaz, I believe she rides for that one team as well. Elise Post, United States of America. She rides for Redline Bicycles. Looking pretty calm and collective up there. Next rider from the Australian team, Melinda McLeod. Impressive to see her. It's an impressive race for her so far. So we get into Joyce Sissing for that Netherlands team with their new sponsor, the New York Pizza Company, and of course supported heavily by Redline and 11 Forks. Maggie-Leah Portier from France. one of the top riders from there. As you go to one of the best in the women's class, Sarah Walker from New Zealand, riding for ABD Bikes. Just always an impressive run for her. And now we will go to the last spot, one of the other top riders of today, Marion Perhon in gate number 1 from Colombia, the number 100, riding for Red Bull. Just an impressive ride for this young lady. She's always got a good start. And this is going to be good to see because she said she's working on her starts incredibly. And her and Sarah Walker both have incredible gate starts. And we'll see how they do next to each other in this semifinal. Going in, trying to make the main event. Round 1, stop 1. UCI BMX Supercross presented by Swatch, live on Freecast. Here we go. The women's semifinal, number 2. The gate is down, and it looks to be Sarah Walker edging out Marion Perhon, but Perhon tucked in right behind her with McLeod from Australia. Looks to be up there. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like Perhon goes down, and Sarah Walker is going to be out there on her own with Gabrielle Diaz in that 2nd spot, and then the French rider Portier in that 3rd spot, and then 4th. That's going to be Vilma Rimasate from Lithuania, but it's going to be Sarah Walker edging out this pack. And as you can see, the 4 right there, it's going to be, those are the qualifiers. It's going to be Sarah Walker, Gabrielle Diaz, Portier, and Diaz in semifinal number 2. As you see going in there, you see Perhon on the inside. She touches with Portier. That's what happens. She crashed, and then Elise Post is coming around. As you can see right here, she tangles up. She tangles up with McLeod, I believe it was, and they both go down. And unfortunately, that ends their day. And you can see right there, that's it. Walker, Portier, Diaz, Rimasate move on. Those are the next 4 in the main event. And now we move on to what may be one of the biggest races of the day for the men. Obviously not as big as the final, but the semifinal, getting in there, and this is another stacked race, just big as it can get, with some of the biggest names on the UCI BMX Supercross Tour. Getting ready to load the gate for semifinal number 1 for the men here live.
Sarah Walker, have a little chat with her and see how she's feeling going into the finals. The New Zealand dominating.
Right now we're going to have an interview with the winner of, I believe, semi number 2, which would be Sarah Walker, for you to get some, to hear how things went for her out there on the track. Yeah, it's going to be Sarah Walker from New Zealand. Just another impressive ride as we get ready. As you can see right there.
All right, with me here, Sarah Walker. Sarah from New Zealand, a great run for you. Happy with that semi-final?
Yeah, definitely. I had a good gate, had a good first straight and a smooth lap, so can't be disappointed about that. And I'm in through to the final and just got to get a good gate then and see what happens.
Sarah, you love coming back to South Africa, Pietermaritzburg, a popular spot for the riders now, a great spot on the World Tour.
Yeah, definitely. We've got 2 more Kiwis in the men's semi-final, so hopefully they do really well and come through into the final as well.
There you have it, Sarah Walker, New Zealand. Good luck for the finals.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that was the winner of semifinal number 2, Sarah Walker. She makes her way yet to another main event, UCI BMX Supercross Series, but now we have 4 men that want to make their way into a main event number 1 of the year. Dode, Young, Herman, Castro, Shara, Picard, Myers, Van Gent. As you can see in gate 8, Juan Van Gent. He's the guy that has some awesome GoPro helmet camera footage that you can find on YouTube. Joshua Myers, one of the young riders out in Florida in the United States, doing it out there for Squared Bicycles and Answer. Next to him, Kurt Picard, just an impressive ride for him out of New Zealand. I believe this is his first semifinal that he's made on the Supercross circuit. Next to him, Corbin Sherrod. He's got a lot of hype behind him, but right now he's living up to every bit of it, riding for GT Factory out of Southern California. Next to him, an old gun in this young man's sport these days, Augusto Castro from Colombia. He was in the Olympics. Guy next to him just missed out, David Herman, riding for Intense BMX out of Colorado, USA. Next to him, Kalen Young, riding for Haro, Rockstar, and Kenda Tire, out of California. That's where he's living, and they're all going to chase after Joris Dode riding out of France on the French national team. Joris concentrating. Looks like Kalen's pretty relaxed. Herman's pretty relaxed. We'll see how things go down here. Men's quarterfinal number 1, UCI BMX Supercross stop number 1 on the 2011 Pro Circuit. Riders are lined up in the gate. Joris has to hold it. He looks like he's ready. Here we go with the gate cadence and the call for the semifinal live here on Freecaster. The gate is down, and it looks like it's going to be David Herman. And David Herman has the lead going into turn number 1, and he's got Shara. He gets a little bump there, so it's going to be 3 abreast. This is going to be one of the first times you see 3 abreast going into this. Herman battles up just a little bit, but it's going to look like it's going to be Shara, Daudet, Herman, and Kalen Young. Joshua Myers is trying to get into that 4th place spot, but right now Corbin Shara's got a big, good lead going on there, going into that last spot. It's going to be Shara, Daudet, Young, and David Herman are the riders moving on to the main event at a semi number 1. Impressive run for Corbin Shara. Damian Daudet, unfortunately Joshua Myers went down there trying to get it through the last straightaway, trying to get past his teammate David Herman from Team USA, but he just misses out. David Herman told me he was going to make the main, and he lived up to his word. There he is with that last and final spot, and I know he's happy to be in the main, along with Corbin Shara, Joris Daudet, Kalen Young, Damon Herman. And those 4 riders are the first to make it into the main event, round number 1. And they're excited. You know, those guys got a lot of points. You know, it's the best thing that they could have done. And, you know, it's great to see Corbin. Like I said, Corbin's had a lot of hype around him, none of his own. Just a lot of people put, you know, not so much pressure on it, because I've talked to him about it, and he said he doesn't feel any pressure. He goes out and does the best he can. And as you can see right there, that best is pretty damn good. He just made the main event at the opening round of the UCI BMX Supercross here. And now we got 8 other guys, but only 4 of them are going to meet up with their riders. Raymond Vanderbiesen, Sam Willoughby, Tori Nyhog, Andre Jimenez, Mark Willers, Jelly Van Gorkum, Robert de Wilde, and Michael Robinson. It would be awesome to see Robert de Wilde make this main event, and maybe Sam Willoughby. That might be the oldest to the youngest rider to make it into these races. I don't know, Tori Nyhog might be younger too. We'll have to check on that. But as we get through, that's young, not so young, Tiger Robinson. Tiger Robinson's been around forever, out of Australia, has had a great career, a little bit off and on, but today he's on it, as well as this guy, Robert de Wilde, for sure the oldest rider doing it out there for the Netherlands. New York Pizza, Redline next to him, Jelly Van Gorkum, his teammate, also doing it for Redline, Coily Designs. These guys right here all been pretty impressive, but Mark Willers has really been on. One of the Swatch young guns, riding for Speed Bicycles out of California, New Zealand country. Little Jimmy, Andre Jimenez, out of Colombia, all gonna follow. Next to Tori Nyhog, riding for Redline Bicycles, Fly Racing, out of Canada. And next to him is his teammate Sam Willoughby, riding for Redline Bicycles, Tyler Blick, Sun Ringlight, Tioga Tires, Answer, and then Raymond Vanderbiesen, another one of the strong Dutch Army riders, doing it for Redline, Troy Lee, New York Pizza, Tioga. Those guys are loaded in the gate. 4 of them are going to move on, meet up with the last 4 for the main event. It'll be incredible. The anticipation, the nerves, it's all up there. The butterflies, it's got to be crazy. But now as they get ready for the gate, all of that's gone, and all they want is a great start to the 2011 season. As the gate goes down, I see a lot of orange jerseys, and unfortunately Jimenez is out in the back. But it looks like Mark Willers again out there in front. He sneaks into the first turn. Sherpin gets bumped around. Sam Willoughby goes down. He's out. Tori Nyhog's out. Mark Willers is going to be out. Raymond Vanderbiesen, it is Robert de Wilde will move on, make the main event, the oldest rider ever to make a main event. And Andre Jimenez, who had a horrible start, finds his way in. You know, the other 4 young guys don't move on, but Willers, Vanderbiesen, de Wilde, and Jimenez move on. And now I'm really excited to say Robert de Wilde will not be following and joining me into the sound studio for the main event, because he will be out there competing in it. And that's incredible. Robert helped us out. And like I said, as the oldest rider on the circuit, unfortunately, good for him. Unfortunate for some of those other guys, they did not move on. But Willers, Vanderbiesen, de Wilde, and Andre Jimenez all move on to to the final. And actually, all 4 of those riders are in the Olympics, so they have, you know, the experience thing on their side. Unfortunately for like Sam Willoughby, Tori Nyhog, just didn't happen today. I know Tori really wanted to get in there. He's never made a Supercross main, and that was his goal for today. He looked strong, but unfortunately there, looked like Sam Willoughby got balled up with one of the Dutch riders, and that's going to keep him out of the main event. I know he's not happy about that, but that's BMX racing. So we've got our main event set. It's going to be pretty exciting with Willers, Vanderbiesen, Robert de Wilde, and Andre Jimenez all moving on to the main event. As you see, Robinson, Corkum, Nyhog, Willoughby will be spectators of that as they get to watch the first 2 main events of race action brought to you live here on Freecaster from South Africa, Pietermaritzburg, all presented by Swatch, live on Freecaster all year around. Man, that was just a great race. Let's get to the fans, see what they got on. The GTT manager wanted to let me know that Joris Daudet is a GT Factory athlete too, as well as Valentino. But I believe GT's built themselves an impressive squad. They also have one of the legends of the sport, Big Daddy Eric Roop, been around forever. He leads that team around, does the support for them as well as compete. And then they also got Mike Day. And we're going to have an interview with Mark Willers, winner of semifinal number 2.
All right, with me trackside, Mark Willers from New Zealand. Mark, a great course. You seem to be on it today.
Yeah, the last couple of days of practice were pretty rough. I was taking my time to get used to it, but I guess once I'm under pressure, I managed to put it all together for a few laps.
Tell us about the course. Obviously, a lot of rain in the beginning of the trip, and the guys putting the course together nicely for you guys. How's it dialing in at the moment?
Yeah, the local guys here in South Africa have done a hell of a job on getting it ready for us to ride on. We couldn't really ask for anything better with the conditions we've had, so it's getting better each lap.
Mark, New Zealand BMX, the guys really strong, some good representation in the semi-finals, a good program back home.
Yeah, it's been going really strong. We've got a good system behind us with Bike NZ and everybody, so just building up for the next 17 months.
Excited in the lead up to London 2012. That's obviously got to be the focus right now.
Yeah, definitely. Just getting as many country points as we can and trying to get more of us over there for a better chance.
Well, good luck for the finals. Mark Willers, New Zealand.
Thank you.
So here you go. You can see right there, Willoughby gets bumped and he hits Michael Robinson, but behind them, Nyhog and the other Dutch rider also went down. So, I mean, it's just, when you go to that first turn right here, you can see Robert de Wilde shifts up a little bit and just, you know, Robinson runs into, Sam Willoughby runs into Michael Robinson, and that's how it goes sometimes. That's it, you know. There's only so much room in that first turn. Everybody wants to be there, but the guy that was there is right there, your leader, Mark Willers, as he makes his way with, like I said, the oldest rider ever to make a Supercross main event. Also, one of the riders to win one of the first year's overall title in the Supercross series. So as we get ready, I see the women lining up for the final. It's going to be impressive. There you go. There's your start list for the women's final, round number 1, the 2011 series. Pietermaritzburg, South Africa, live on Freecaster. Caroline Buchanan, Sarah Walker, Nana Valentino, Maggie Leoportier, Steffi Hernandez, Lauren Reynolds, Gabrielle Diaz, and Vilma Rimstate. They are the riders, the women, elite women in this main event. All going to show you as we load in the gate. We'll show you what position each of them are in, get you ready for the women's main event final.
Main final, Vilma Rimstate.
Pretty sure you heard that, so I don't have to say Rimstate again. But I will, because she did an incredible job making the main event, as did Gabrielle Diaz from Argentina. Good friends with Christian Besserine, who we know is home recovering from an injury. Hope you're doing well, Christian. Next to her, from Australia, Lauren Reynolds, one of the strongest riders out of Australia, again in this main event, with another impressive rider who got second at one of the European races last week, Steffi Hernandez, doing it from Venezuela.
From France,
out of France, Maggie Leoportier, like I said, who won the who won the super time trial yesterday, super final. I'm sorry. Valentino won the super final yesterday, and she has a chance to win both, which would be a first, since it was the first time we did it yesterday. But a woman who wants to stop her is going to be right next to her, number 96 from New Zealand, Sarah Walker. Just been impressive all day, as well has been Caroline Buchanan. Just an impressive rider. She has the Liat neck brace on for her safety. But right now she's thinking all about getting to the first turn first and winning. Stop number 1, Peter Marisburg, South Africa.
Okay, riders.
Live on Freecaster. Here we go with the women's main event.
Ready. Watch the gate.
The gate is down. Gabrielle Diaz gets a great start, and it also looks like Marion from France has out there. Caroline Buchanan's on the inside. It's going to be It's going to be Valentino from France. Gabrielle Diaz in second. Caroline Buchanan in that third place spot. Sarah Walker stuck in the pack, but it looks like Valentino really wants that to double things up. Gabrielle Diaz goes around, and she's in that second place spot. But Valentino's commanding lead is going to make her the first winner of both the super final, and unfortunately Caroline Buchanan goes down the last turn, but it's going to be Valentino. Gabrielle Diaz with second place. Sarah Walker, who is stuck back in the pack, will come away with a third place finish. And right now girls are scattered all over the track. Caroline Nautier-Portier will get up for that fourth place spot. Caroline Buchanan gets back up fifth place spot. Rimstate will take the sixth, and Lauren Reynolds and Stephanie Hernandez are both still down on the track.
It's like a comeback for me. It's the best
But as you can see right there, Valentino's backed up her win in the super final and now wins the main event. That's impressive. That's her first main event win on the Supercross circuit, and that puts her overall, of course, because she won both and it's round number 1.
He's so awesome.
She's leading points, and she's an Olympic hopeful, as everybody would love to say. But right there, she put her stamp on being an Olympic hopeful with a solid win in today's Elite Women's Final, the main event from Peter Marisburg, South Africa. And you watched it live on Freecaster. We'll show you a quick replay. Look at that. Valentino's out front, and just watch the chaoticness in the back of that pack. Valentino just stretches the lead out. Gabrielle Diaz in second. And right here, you can see Caroline Buchanan kind of going through, but I think right there, that's where Hernandez and Reynolds both went down, but Valentino did mount it to her. She was stretching her lead out and taking it all the way to the podium, top spot for Factory GT, as we were just notified, from France. And there she is. She got those Afro puffs braided down, and didn't hold her back aerodynamically, is on her way to the win of the Elite. That's a huge accomplishment. She was a junior girl just a few years ago. She's I think it's her second year in Elite Women. Just impressive for her to take that win, and she can't believe it. It's just so exciting to see that. And just another great race as we get ready for the men's final. It's awesome to see. Things are lined up. Another incredible event brought to you live here on Freecaster, presented by Swatch from Peter Marisburg, South Africa. Those men just can't wait. As you see, there is the start list. The 8 fastest men in the world in Elite Men today, loaded into the gate. All have hopes, aspirations, and dreams of winning it. As we all know, only one rider can, and it's a stacked race. This is one of the most impressive main events we've seen. It's the most impressive main event we've seen in 2011, stop 1, but there you go, young Jimmy, Andres Jimenez from Colombia. Next to him, USA's own David Herman, riding for Intense BMX, the Lumberjackinator, getting ready to take his podium, hopefully to the podium. One rider wants to keep him from that. Raymer van der Biezen from the Netherlands, running for Redline. New York Pizza, Troy Designs, Tioga Tires, 11 Forks. Next to him, Grandpa. You can call him whatever you want. Call him a main event finalist from round number 1 here in South Africa, Robert de Wilde. Next to him, on the comeback trail. He never went anywhere. He's always been here, and the fans love him. Kaylin Young, Haro Rockstar Kenda. France, GT rider, Joris Daudet. Joris has been super impressive all year. Came to the U.S. a little while back, won ABA National, won a European race last weekend. Not as many races won by this guy right here, Mark Willers. Won a lot of races, and he wants to win this one very badly, but so does this guy. Gate number 1, young gun from the United States, Corbin Shara, Factory GT Bicycles. Those guys are loaded in the gate, getting ready. A main event for the men, Peter Marisburg, live on Freecaster, brought to you by Swatch. We are ready to go with this main event. The gate call has gone, and here we go.
Ready, watch the gate.
The gate is down. It looks like Mark Willers has got a good battle going with Corbin Shaw. Corbin Shaw gets out just a little bit, and it's going to be Robert DeWild out in the back of the pack, but he doesn't care. Corbin Shaw's out in front. Kalen Young's in that second place spot. Corbin Shaw's taking it to him. Mark Willers is fighting back, and this is going to be impressive. He gets inside of Kalen Young. Willers goes down. Corbin Shaw's out front. Kalen Young's in second. Doday in that third place spot. It's got an impressive, oh my goodness, Vanderbees in that fourth place spot. Corbin Shaw, the young rider out here, he's really going for that win, and it looks like Doday's going to battle out with Kalen Young, but Kalen Young holds on for second place. Shaw, Young, Doday, Vanderbees, Jimenez, DeWilde, Herman, and Willers. That's your main event as it finishes. That is the most impressive race in Corbin Shaw's young career. Like we said, a lot of hype living up to him. He just surpassed it all. That's an incredible win for this young rider from Southern California, doing it for GT Bicycles. Corbin Shaw, impressive, from the United States of America, one of the riders that traveled the furthest to get here. You can see it again as we will show that incredible main event for you again. Watch Shara, he battles it out. Willers was off a kilter there just a little bit. Let Shara get out front. Right here you can see Vanderbeesen gets in there, but Kalen Young comes out of nowhere and comes and sticks his nose in, gets in that second place spot. Right here Mark Willers is really trying to, he's coming on the inside line, and watch him here. He bumps with Kalen Young in that turn, and that puts him down and out for the win. And he wanted it a win or nothing else, but the rider that did that was Corbin Shaw from the United States of America, the most impressive ride of his career, and he's redeeming himself because the Junior Men's Championship here in South Africa is one of the favorites. He crashed out, didn't make it, but there today, he's done it all. He's won the opening round, as you see there. Elite Men final, Corbin Shaw, the winner, and now we're going to hear a word from him.
All right, with me, Elite Men's Women winner, Corbin Shaw. Corbin, a great day for you. You've been dialing it in all week. Some good trials there, some great heats. How are you feeling right now?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's just in shock. It hasn't really sank in yet. I mean, just had a great gate and held it through the rest of the lap and got through. The GT was out front and it felt good.
You've been looking good all week, nice and smooth, in control. The track, how did it hold up for you?
Oh, the track was good. There was a couple slippery spots, but just kind of my style. I like kind of the dirt jumper style track, and it's cool.
Tell us a bit about the United States program, the team. They're going to be ecstatic with this win for you.
Yeah, the United States program is great. I mean, they've hired a lot of great coaches. I mean, my coach Greg Romero has been really great, and it's just all been good.
There you have it, Corbin Shaw winning here the Elite Men's at the first event of the BMX Supercross World Cup from Peter Marisburg. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause. And the prizes to come up from the Red Bull girls. Third place, Sarah Walker on the far side. To hand over, please. Is that third place? Third place? All right, let's hear it for the ladies from France. The winner, what a great result it was, Manon Valentino. There we have it. Thank you, ladies. We're going to move straight across. Media out, please. Thank you. I need you to move away. Thank you. Photographers, we're going live. Guys, we're live. We need to move, please. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. Can we step down? Thank you, girls. Going across to the men's now. Could the Red Bull ladies please come up and bring the prizes?
Second place, go. Thank you.
And first place trophy, it is to Corbin Shaw from the United States of America. Let's give him a round of applause. Well done. Thank you. Photographs and TV. Let's give them a round of applause.